We like talking football around here a lot, so I reached out to my NFL Network colleague and friend and noted Padres lover, Daniel Jeremiah, last night to say, hey, how'd you like to come on Tuesday's show and talk about what's going on in mini camps and everything else, and just let's talk some ball. And, you know, you could talk about the Dodgers starting Ohtani against your Padres, not knowing what would happen, right? He responded this morning saying, I'm jammed up today. I could do something Thursday or Friday. By the way, we chose Thursday. He'll be on Thursday's Rich Eisen show.
Excellent.
And then he finished his text with saying, man, I hate the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And, you know, obviously this is deep. It's deep-seated, and I'm not telling any tales out of school. He you know, or betraying any privacy here. He'll tell that to anybody that has a pulse and can fog up a mirror. But, you know, it kind of adds on top of it when the Dodgers get past the Padres last year to eventually win the World Series. And here they are leading the National League West going into last night's game over the Giants by a game and a half, and over the Padres by 3, and treating this Monday night game on June 16th as if it is a rehab start night. You know what I mean? Like, they go into the game saying, let's start Ohtani. You know, first time, let's pitch Ohtani's first time as a Dodger. And let's do it for just an inning. Because, you know, simulated games are one thing, and real life baseball is another. Normally, you'd just send the pitcher down to the minors to do a rehab stint or 2 or 3 there, build up arm strength there. But when you've got one of the best hitters in the history of the game in the same person, you can't do that. They're not going to take Shohei Ohtani out of the lineup and say, you know, go to Rancho Cucamonga for a week and a half. You know?
I'm sure it's lovely.
It's you know, you took the wrong turn at Albuquerque, like Bugs Bunny. You know, I mean, hey, let's just start them against the Padres. You got a 3-game lead, right? There's room to play with here. We just won a championship last year. I mean, Ohtani's not taking his salary for another decade and a half. Like, what else are we gonna do? You know,
it sounds so disrespectful.
And then the first 2 reach, Tatis singles, and Luis Arias sends him a third. Yeah. And the first 2 reach, and now suddenly Padres fans who are probably pissed off about this potential, just wee bit of disrespect. They're like, oh, Ohtani's not ready. We'll take it. They score a 1 off of him in the first, and that was Ohtani's night. That's it. 1 inning, 2 hits, that 1 earned run. 28 pitches, 16 for strikes. Attaboy, Ohtani. Grab a bat. Down 1-0. Strikes out in his first at-bat. And I'm thinking to myself, this is what Chris Brockman is going to come in and say on Tuesday's show. What are we wasting our time pitching this guy?
Why?
And
There's
here
no
he is.
point.
Here he is throwing 28 pitches to start this like clear bullpen game. You know, the Dodgers are treating this game against a bitter rival in a tight contest in their division as a rehab start game, you know, and here he is now, all tired out, and he strikes out in his first at bat. What are we doing? Well, it's a 9-inning game, and it's a 6-month season. And in terms of the 9-inning game itself, Ohtani's next at bat. He was kind of doing what he normally does when he's not hitting, sitting on his ass, not on the mound, as a designated hitter. And Shohei Ohtani comes up, and it comes up his next at-bat, 2-out double for a run batted in to tie the game. And then his at-bat after that, a 2-run, 2-out single as a capstone to a 5-run inning against Dylan Cease, who's just, you know, your regular starter. He doesn't need any rehab starts. It's not like a middle of the season rehab start for him. This is just a regular start, and the Dodgers beat up on him. And the Dodgers wind up using 7 relievers in all and beat the Padres anyway, and now have a 4-game lead on them and 2.5 on the Giants. And Ohtani having 28 more pitches of live action under his belt as he comes back to be the two-way star that they paid him all that money to be. 2 for 4 on a night where he gets 28 pitches under his belt against the Padres, who lose anyway. Roll tape on the cat that ate the canary manager of the Dodgers, Dave Roberts.
I thought it was great. Obviously, we gave up a run, but I thought the stuff was really good. Much better as far as the fastball velocity than I think anyone anticipated. I just think that we've done everything the right way as far as the process. So it's not like we were kind of nervous as far as how he was going to feel or anything like that. So I wouldn't say relief. I think we're just kind of excited that we finally got that first one under our belt.
Yeah, and he's healthy. He touched 100 at one point. Let me just think of this again. I know you're saying don't do it, whatever. I don't want to really get into that because he's going to do it. He's going to keep doing it. He's going to keep doing it again. Certainly with Blake Snell out and, their whole...
Yeah, waiting for Glasnow to come back.
Glasnow. Yeah. I mean, it's been 2 years now, right? And Kershaw is beginning to return to form, okay? Shohei Ohtani is going to pitch and he's going to hit. But we just got to sometimes just stop and understand what we're seeing. We are seeing one of the greatest hitters in the history of the game start a game and touch 100 miles an hour in this game in Major League Baseball. And he's also a 50 stolen base guy, too. Truly, one of the greatest, what would you say, six-tool players ever?
Six-tool, he's the greatest six-tool.
Right, the greatest six-tool, because he, the Bambino wasn't stealing bases, right?
Right.
Unless we're talking tools figuratively, right?
For
the Bam.
Funny visual.
Right? I mean, seriously, guy was drilling back in the day. Listen,
nobody's done what we've seen Shohei Ohtani do.
And it's just happening again last night.
At this level.
It's just happening again last night, and it's the Dodgers getting it now. Rich getting richer.
Yeah, it seems super fun being a Dodger fan.
What does it?
I mean, catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.
Stink. It's over. What is the incentive to not just trade Alex Bregman at the deadline? He's on a 1-year deal, and if he's not going to come back, seeing how things are being treated, and it's just going to be a total youth movement, why would he want to stick around?
I don't know. I know one team that could use him at third base.
Oh, he's going to play third base, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yankees could use a third baseman, right-handed hitter.
Seems like the guy they just got sent out of town was told something else. Or not told anything at all, and then that's an even bigger problem.
Oh, boy. But the Red Sox have won 6 in a row.
6 in a row. Hottest team in baseball. Oh, jeez.
Just to wrap this thing up.
Shoot me in the face.
Hold on a minute. Don't say that. I have right here. Jay Felly did it. It is a baseball fandom transfer. Red Sox to the Dodgers. This document certifies that lifelong Red Sox fan and certified masshole Chris Brockman is transferring his fandom from the cheap-ass Red Sox to the free-spending and glamorous Los Angeles Dodgers. By signing this document, Chris will be terminating his status as a Sox fan in perpetuity. Wow. He will not be allowed to return under any circumstance. This MLB fandom transfer is in no way affects Chris's allegiances to the Patriots and Celtics. Well done, sir.
Throwing a hat.
Did you seek legal counsel for this language?
Yes. Mr. Ken Tulo is my legal counsel.
I don't believe he's a lawyer by any stretch, but he is a producer and a writer.
Ken Tulo Esquire.
It's all right. I'm not a notary.
Will you sign this right now?
Let's see. Roman Anthony, first career home run last night. Did get a win. Hottest team in baseball.
Of course, you do know what perpetuity means, right?
Is that forever?
That's a no.
It's a mighty long time.
They're in Anaheim next week. I would like to go see them and root for them.
That's
but
true.
I'm still rocking the Savannah Bananas hat. And let's just keep our finger on the piece there.
Oh my God, I don't know what's happening over there. Like, you got Del Tufo becoming a Dodger fan. You're considering it. What the hell's going on?
I'm the only one
They
standing
look
firm.
like they're having fun, and their fans enjoy the experience.
They do look like that.
It does appear that way.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.